Hey guys, welcome back to SourceFed. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm William Haynes.
Breathalyzer is the thing that cops use to find out if you're too drunk to drive. But hey, this is the 2000s. It's time for some new bad driver pinpointing technology. Enter the Textalyzer. It's a device that cops can use after an accident to determine whether or not you or the other driver were texting.
In a new legislation proposed in New York, drivers involved in accidents would have to submit their phones to roadside testing from a Textalyzer, which would keep conversations, contacts, photos, and app data private. And apparently further analysis, which would require a warrant, would allow authorities to determine whether a text was made using hands-free tech like Siri.
Honestly, I'm all for this. We're living in an age where texting while driving, even though it is illegal, still happens. And in LA, it's insane. And the only way people will stop doing this is with actual consequences.
Yeah, but I gotta text Bae I'm outside a little bit before I get to her place, otherwise she takes forever. And I'm just sitting there in my car waiting for her. I might get mugged sitting in the driver's seat.
That's my will.
House Bill 2 is that terrible bill we keep reporting on because it just keeps getting better and better. In a move that's sure to actually mean something, the hugely popular porn site xHamster,
heard of it,
shut off access to viewers with IP addresses in North Carolina yesterday morning as a direct result of the state's horrible anti-LGBT law that recently passed.
xHamster made an exclusive statement to tabloid site Perez Hilton saying, "We are appalled by the recent events that have transpired in North Carolina. We've spent the last 50 years fighting for equality for everyone, and those laws are discriminatory, which xHamster.com does not tolerate. As of today, access to xHamster.com is blacked out in the state of North Carolina until further notice. And judging by the stats of what you North Carolinians watch, we feel this punishment is a severe one. We will not stand by and pump revenue into a system that promotes this type of garbage. We respect all sexualities and embrace them."
xHamster isn't the only place to get online pornography, but it's a strong move for the massive site. And in related news, VR porn might be fun for people who watch it, but for the people who make it, it's a boner killer.
Now, according to an AMA Pornhub employees conducted on Reddit yesterday, when asked whether adult actors have to wear awkward equipment while filming, an employee answered, "Yes, I've heard that male talent has a lot of trouble keeping it up with such heavy gear on their chests. Often the scenes have to be filmed multiple times."
Amateurs, I can make it happen with a scuba diver sitting on my chest and my mom in the room. Sounds like you guys need new actors.
That's my will!
Shut the f up, Steve. According to a report from Billboard, augmented reality holographic technology media, the company that makes those holograms of dead people, has just announced that they've secured the digital rights to make a notorious B.I.G. hologram.
Now, you might remember the Tupac hologram at Coachella a few years ago that scared the shit out of people, or the Michael Jackson hologram in Las Vegas as well. That one's still there, and it's badass.
Out of all the technology that's come out of obscurity over the past years, if there's something we don't need, it's holograms of already dead artists.
Yeah, people die. Can we just let that be the thing that happens? We don't need them coming back from the grave.
They went through all the hassle of funeral expenses. Why are we doing them the disservice of resurrection? We made Michael Jackson dance for us for over 50 years, and it literally killed him. People were so greedy, they were like, nah, not good enough. Make Michael dance forever.
But it may not be all that bad, given that B.I.G.'s mother stated, "Words can't even capture how elated I am for the world to finally see my son again on stage and beyond."
So maybe it's not a bad thing. It's sort of an opportunity for future generations to enjoy the things that previous generations have before.
Wait, hold on a second. You can't just flip-flop like that.
I'm gonna murder your whole family.
That's my will! He just doesn't mean it. It's his jokes. You're not gonna kill my family. I'm not afraid of that at all. Yeah, Mom, I need you to get out of the house as soon as possible. I don't care. Get in your car and drive. That black man Will is a maniac!
Hey, Steve's mom, that was an Amber Alert. Stay inside. The law can be very complicated, and lawyers oftentimes go out of their way to prove a point.
But this time, a local constable was asked by a judge if he knew how grenades work. Instead of just explaining it, he chose to give a live physical demonstration by pulling the pin out of the grenade in front of a courtroom.
Well, guess what? It went boom.
And it ended up injuring 3 people, including the constable himself. And they were all sent to the hospital.
If you're ever thinking about operating explosives, just don't. Those are actually some of the worst things humans have ever come up with right after everything they sell in the sharper image.
I actually like the massage chairs. I think they're pretty
You don't
great.
need it.
So what do you guys think? Should that man have just explained how a grenade works? Or did he do the right thing by showing everyone how a grenade works in a courtroom? Let us know in the comments down below.
Do me a favor and read what I wrote, all right?
F you.
That's my Steve. And hey guys, if you're a fan of the biggest and baddest water creatures, you can watch the full season premiere of River Monsters online now. Just click the link in the video description below and catch new episodes of River Monsters Season 8 every Thursday on Animal Planet.
Let's just see what those river monsters are up to this week.
That's my River Monster.
This might sound weird, but I kind of want to focus on my legs.
On the.
Yeah, I can hear
Don't
it.
worry, kid. Spider-Man will come and save the day in a minute.